Well. Yeah, it's that time of the year, y'all. The turkeys are getting fatter by the minute. The bread is getting dried out by the second.
I mean, you're a week out, so
Yeah.
I don't know that the turkeys are still getting fat there, my friend. I think
Oh,
they're
fair enough.
the
Get
bread
ready in
getting dried.
packages.
They're probably already headed to a shop near me and you.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. But when else can we talk about it? I mean, if I start mentioning it in June, people are gonna be what's wrong with vibes? You know what I'm saying?
Then they're going to criticize us for going all retail because that's what a store would do.
Hey, it does make money.
Oh, there's no question. So maybe you and I are onto something here.
Use the retail wisdom and taking it and pushing it for content. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But no, I think in this scenario, we'll stick with it about a week in advance.
That's the right thing.
Even the chat's kind of on it. Even see, it's not
I
just
would
me.
assume that's a send over maybe from Foxy.
I'm guessing. I was over there earlier watching a little hint,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't stay around because I had to get over here, get set up.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because if we don't if we wait too much later, y'all, it's gonna be Turkey Day, so we got to get ahead of that.
And this show doesn't prep itself, that's for sure.
Exactly. Hey, that's an idea. Why don't I hire someone to do it for me?
Oh, like a production assistant.
Mm-hmm. Just think about it. I could show up in the last second and pop in, and be all ready to go.
And yeah, it would just be set up and ready to go and perfect. So maybe we'll let's hire you an intern.
There you go. There you go.
Taking applications.
Exactly. Hashtag gobble. Welcome in, everyone. For those watching replay, I'm glad you're here. But hey, when I come back when we're live, or we can ask questions and get answers right away, I do. Hey, I try to stay on top of your questions. Those that watch replay, but sometimes it's kind of hard to answer right away. If I'm working, etc. So, but we do appreciate it. Thanks to all the members, to all the subscribers, and of course to the number one, number two, and number 101 co-hosts.
I mean, we're all here. We all have a space in line, don't we?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, YouTube. I don't like what you've been doing with the app thing. I don't like that.
Yeah, it makes it a little hard, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting better at it because now it's been a bit of time that we've had to deal with it. But yeah, it's not as friendly as what it used to be.
No.
I just want to say, Nona said she'd like an intern and a wife.
Ooh.
Two, I guess, two very important members of the team there to get things done.
Wow. The chat's going too fast, y'all. You know what? I was going to go on to the chat and welcome everybody in. But you know what? I'm going to wait a little bit, maybe another 5 minutes. We'll go to the Fish link and go down through the list. Because there's just too many people here. I'm going to go on to the bottom of the chat. So if you got questions for me, you want me to catch, go ahead and ask now. And if I missed it, my apologies. There's too much going on. Mariah is planning to join us shortly, in a bit, or Coon's age. I don't know.
Somewhere between a bit and a Coon's age. We're not sure exactly where in that continuum, but she will be here.
Exactly. Hey, Dublin, welcome back from Ireland.
Oh yes, the guy with the murderous ducks.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
I guess I don't know the answer to that question. What she's generally when she grows up.
I like it.
Dennis says a turkey is too big, so he's going to be having a duck. Wait, he could talk to Dublin.
There you go. Hey, you might want to talk to Dublin and get his recipe.
Yeah. And the ducks are always watching. Well, I hope what you mean, Dublin, is they're always watching us
Hmm.
because we would appreciate the attendance to the live stream from
Yeah.
the entire flock. Is it a flock of ducks? It is a flock of ducks, right?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Okay.
Huh. Always, Dennis, uh, are you gonna stuff the duck? Oops, sorry, Dublin. We're talking about two different ducks now. Talking about the ducks that uh, Dennis about to eat, and the ducks that are always watching us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If they're watching us, and we start talking about stuffed duck, they might leave.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to
No,
offend our viewers.
no, definitely not.
Let's see.
I mean, it's kind
Mississippi
of
hippie
cracked up.
Sherry. What's that?
It's kind of cracked up.
Did you mean quacked up?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Long Island duck. No stuffing ducks. Oh.
Oh boy.
I think we're having a debate in the chat, y'all.
Oh, we've started a controversy already, and we're only less than 8 minutes in. Sherry, Mississippi hippie said, you've got another. Go ahead, go with that one. I was reading one from
Okay.
before.
I need a hug. I found a drowned possum in my in-ground pond a while ago. She should have been able to get out, but didn't. I hope she didn't have babies. Ooh, my
Oh
apologies, Sherry.
man.
That's
She also
sad.
said she's going to be on Thanksgiving, the actual Thanksgiving day. She'll be home alone. Her son's going to be out of town, but it does sound like they're going to get together on another day. So that at least is nice. But
Yes.
hopefully, Sherry, there'll be some activity going on here in the community so that you can take part in that. I know being home on the holiday itself is not necessarily the most exciting, but again, hopefully that means that the time that you do get together with your son will be extra special.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully, there's enough of us fish fam that will take at least a little bit of time off on that day and do it some live streams. That way, for those that don't make it out to Thanksgiving meal, etc., can still get a little taste of it. At least hanging out in chat.
I'm sure there will be some, I would expect.
Uh, about that, I
Mm-hmm.
I uh, I'm not gonna promise that I'll do a live stream next week, but it, maybe I'll push it a little bit. The time and still pop up. Do like a hangout.
You did last year, I think.
Did I?
I think so, because I'm pretty sure I put my turkey in the oven and you were live. So I sat down on the couch after I got that all arranged, and you had a group going that I think you were just talking about whatever you were doing that day.
Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on the day. The way it sounds, I'm probably going to one of the local families
Oh,
here,
nice. Yep.
and it usually and it depends on who all shows up.
Mm-hmm.
It might go until late in the evening, or it might be right after lunch. Like at 4 o'clock or whatever. I might go home. I don't know. So
Yeah.
I'll see you once, but there's a good chance. At least maybe later in the evening. Maybe I could do it. Do a pop up live stream because I'll be off Friday. So
Mm.
of course Thursday, of course Thanksgiving Day. But
Yep. Yep. And mine kicks off probably around 2. And if it's anything like last year, my guest didn't leave
Hmm.
until probably like 10 or 10:30 at night. So that's long past
Right.
after we're done. So
Hmm.
I won't be able to participate in a normal
Right.
evening live stream next week.
Hmm. And I don't know about Mariah either. So
No, we can check in with her and see
mhm.
see what her Thanksgiving's looking like.
Yeah. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully there's enough the fish fam will be able to do at least some throughout the day. Uh, you know. So and nothing else. Hey, for those of y'all that are watching and don't have nothing going, you can always do a live stream.
Sure. And
It
Sherry, don't worry, you're not a bummer. No, understand and glad that you feel like you can come here and share.
hmm
So don't ever worry about being a bummer, and we're always happy to be here for you. Um,
Exactly.
Things happen for all of us, and part of the community is having the support. So
Hmm.
never apologize for that.
Amen. Amen. Um, oh, participant list, y'all. Let's see
Yeah.
if let's see if Vibes knows how to do it. How to share the screen. You would think he was a beginner, right?
Every Thursday, like a brand new activity.
Exactly. It's like a new chick hatching out of the egg.
It
Every
keeps it
Thursday.
fresh though, man, right? It's an exciting,
Right.
what are we going to learn this Thursday?
Exactly. Because otherwise, if you keep doing the same thing over, eventually the egg's gonna be rotten. We can't have that. That needs to be fresh every
Fresh
Thursday.
eggs here. Only
Hmm.
fresh eggs.
Exactly. All right. We got Way Away, Scary Nona, Uncle Smiles Aquariums, Cheryl Smith, Diz Christensen, Dylan P, Muncher Fish Gal, St. Dust Aquarium, Mississippi Hippie, DD's, Benden, Devlin, and Fish on Link. Awesome. And about Fish on Link, is something I do want to share with everyone. Let me see if Fish on Link will pull it up. Yeah, it does. It pulled it up. Okay. Let's go ahead and share screen again.
I did see a couple posts about this week.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Secret Santa is happening right now, y'all. Um, there. I'm guessing there's probably a deadline, but he says announced to be determined on the deadline. You can sign up, but you can do it now. Um, all gifts should be officially aquarium related in some way. All gift items, Secret Santa, will be in the $20 to $50 price range, shipping excluded. Because of the potential cold weather, live fish are not advised as gift options, which I agree with that. All items should be shipped and received by the giftee no later than to be determined. Because Mike, um, all things Mike, all things. Hold on.
Yeah, all things fish. ATF
Yeah.
Mike.
Yep. Yep. He's the one that set it up. So he's going to get back with us, and he's going to tell us the dates. But all Secret Santas will be publicly announced by. I'm trying to think. Does he on here? I saw somewhere. Oh, maybe it was after I signed. After I signed in, I don't know, but
After you logged in, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there you go. You can register right here.
Yep.
Fill the information out if you want to participate in that.
And they listed a couple of vendors there in case you
Yeah,
need inspiration. Actually, more than a couple, a whole bunch of vendors in
Green
case.
Pleco,
Yep.
Garden Eater, Q Aquatics, KGE Aquatics. Now, who is this? Alisa J. Art. I don't recognize the name.
I do.
Are
Um,
they local? Where they from?
mm, well, local is a relative term.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that they're local from you, but it is definitely yeah, it's a name that I've seen somewhere for sure.
Okay. You got Speed. You got Aqua Dykes merch, and Rico Stain, and
Yep.
Gina's Relief.
Yep.
G's merch. Cool.
Yep.
That's a pretty good selection. Which I think when you register or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the questions they ask about your favorite creator or whatever you watch. So if one of your famous creators, go ahead and put it down. That way, your Secret Santa has the option of buying something for you.
Yeah, sure. That would be, I'm sure, appreciated
Mm-hmm.
to be able to,
So,
if there's something you're really interested in, to
mm-hmm.
kind of give them a hint.
Right. So go if you do want to participate. I recommend doing it like now. I mean, maybe stay around for the live stream. But after the live stream, go ahead over there and sign in.
And Rachel Boots Cats is here, and Vinoxky.
Hey, Vinoski and Rachel, welcome in. So yeah, I'm excited for this Secret Santa.
Mm-hmm.
The past 2 years were phenomenal. I, hey, you know what? Since we're on this topic, I actually prefer this over the Fish from Christmas thing.
You prefer the Secret Santa over the okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a little more, not a little more. It's a lot more personable.
There's a lot more of a personal element to it. You mean?
Yes,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because you get it for a person that you know, instead of the other way, it was just random, you know.
Yeah, it was vendors and things like that donated,
Right.
and yeah. So,
Uh-oh.
Kelly's here.
Cat chat. Meow. Welcome in, Kelly. Hey, for those that don't know, Kelly's awesome. Not only on camera, but in person. She's phenomenal, y'all. I had a great time hanging out with her.
Steven says a lot less complaining too.
I agree, Steven. 100%. I know, Rachel, yeah. And, hey, if you want to participate, go ahead and do it. But if you're on the fence about it, just don't do it. Because this will be enjoyable for everyone.
If you can't commit, there's no tolerance in my mind for that.
Right. So, and hey, if funds are tight, if you're on a budget and the budget doesn't allow it, that's okay. Just you can still enjoy watching the unboxing, etc. But yeah, that way no one feels bad. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully make myself clear. But yeah.
Yeah, no one has to go through the disappointment of expecting that they're going to get a gift from their Secret Santa and they get nothing.
Right.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
And then you get put on the naughty list, etc. That's not fun. That's not fun for anyone. So.
You know what? That's the spirit, Rachel. She said she still enjoys giving something to someone else. Yep.
And you know what, y'all? Why don't we do it for the new year? Instead of just giving once a year, or time, do it throughout the year. Do surprise. Especially if you have people as artists. Now, I'm not saying like live fish or live animals, but other stuff. Go ahead and send them a package or something and surprise them.
There's a bit of that goes on throughout the year that we see. It's really nice.
Yeah. So that was kind of encouragement. Let's do it. Let's just be a part of it. Do more of that. Anyways, I agree. I do enjoy watching the unboxings. Yeah. Hey, Seven Girl, welcome in.
Cinnamon. Stan is here. Stan said that he did a short unboxing video of his Tropical Fish Co. order, and check it out after vibes.
Hey, yeah, definitely. Hey, Ma, do you mind finding that unboxing video on Stan's channel and put it in the chat for those that want to watch it after this? That'd be awesome. Thanks, Stan. Ooh, now I'm curious what kind of fish that he got.
Well, later on you'll have to find out.
Yeah, the anticipation.
Don't miss Ed though. I assume he's going to go live tonight.
Yeah, yeah, he probably is. I have not checked.
I'm working on it as we speak.
And George RB3 will look Christmas cards if anyone wants to send him one. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm guessing that goes for anyone. Probably the majority of people in the fish community love a Christmas card, not just George. But yeah.
Nope, it's postponed.
Uh-oh.
Until Saturday the 22nd at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
So that means after this. Doesn't say why.
Oh.
Says so after this, everybody should go and watch Stan's video.
Yes, exactly. And give Stan's video, just make it go viral. How about that? Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, of course.
That'd be phenomenal. Anyways, are we done with announcements? Did we miss any?
I think we covered most of them. We talked about next week that you're not sure what the live stream is going to look like. I know I'm going to be with my visitors that I'm hosting. You talked about Fish Fam Christmas, or I'm sorry, Secret Santa. Yeah, probably.
And hey, Mike, if you're watching this, let me know if I can do anything else for Secret Santa thing, because we need to get this big ball rolling like really fast. Because it'd be cool if people can take a chance at the Black Friday and the Monday sales.
Oh yeah, Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Yeah. Because hey, if you can, maybe get something more than normally it'd be like what, $100. Maybe you can get half off, $50. You know what I'm saying? It's still within the limit.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so all right. You know what? Let's put the topic up. And the topic has been put off for the past what, two months, a month?
Probably ended up being about a month. Yeah, we had some changes in the stream, and then I asked to boot it for about a week or two because we didn't have time to do some of the research that it ended up taking me to do it. But it was time to make it happen.
And what got this thing started, anyways?
Yeah. So what got it started was at the Clash in the auction. I ended up picking up some dwarf swordtails, which are another species. They're an endangered species. They come from one river system in Mexico. And so I picked them up in the auction because I really feel very drawn to keeping endangered or species that are extinct in the wild, and I just thought they'd be something cool. I had yet to breed a live-bearing species of fish. I've kept platies and swordtails even when I was a kid, but it was never with the purpose of breeding them, never with the purpose of conserving a species or anything like that. So now that I have it, I just was kind of inspired and wanted to do kind of my own sort of research, and I thought it'd be something to share with all of our friends here.
So in other words, what you're thinking, like, since I want to do research on it, I want to make sure that Vibes does it too. That way I'm not alone.
Exactly. Well, you keep live bearers. You keep native live bearers.
I do. Which I am blessed to have the opportunity of having them.
Yeah. So I thought that way we could educate ourselves. Thought that would
And
be
you
a
know
good
what,
thing
yo?
to do.
I think I heard some bells ringing in the background. Some
Oh,
jingle bells.
jingle
Are we
bells, you
ready?
say?
Yeah. I know it's kind of early, but hey, who knows? The jingle bells kind of stopped a little bit there. I think they're back in a bit.
False alarm?
False. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh no, nope, they're back.
They're back?
All right, the start of the show is here, y'all. You've been waiting for the past half an hour.
Santa?
Yeah, and it's
That
reindeer.
she looks very different than the Santa I thought existed.
Hold on, I got you. Got you.
Oh, hey, I like the tank though.
It's
Isn't this
nice,
inviting
huh?
or what is it?
Whoa!
Uh huh. I figured.
Whoa!
Santa, actually, one of the elves
It's one of
showed
the
up,
elves that showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
snuck out of the shop.
Mm-hmm. To
Hey,
join
y'all.
us.
Yeah,
Welcome.
it's been a long time.
I
Yeah,
know. I'm sorry.
not your fault.
How's
We
everybody doing?
surely missed you.
Doing quite well here. We are having our pre-Thanksgiving show tonight. Show number
Hmm.
101, in fact.
Yeah,
So we have started on headed towards the next 100. Show 200
yeah,
is out there on the horizon.
which is maybe it's time for us to turn a new leaf. I don't know
What do you
because
mean?
eventually,
Are you trying to tell Mariah and I
eventually,
we got to behave again? Because that's not going to work. It didn't work the first time. It's not going to
I
work
was
the
gonna
second.
say that's not gonna happen.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
whoops. Mm. All right.
Not at all.
Nope.
Um. Anyways, let me think. I missed some stuff in the chat. Sorry, y'all.
Jake, Katie, and/or River are here. We've also Foxy just joined us. Hi, Foxy.
Hey, y'all.
Beto and okay.
So
Okay,
Mariah
I think
missed
caught
all the announcements, but we sort of
yeah.
set the stage for all sorts of stuff here.
Who's pregnant?
The turkey. I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just big.
It's just big. Yeah.
I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't big enough, some people will even stuff it. Make sure it's big enough.
It's true, but we've learned we cannot stuff ducks.
Exactly. We find out that Dublin, that's no. So.
Oh no, she's already.
Mm-mm. Nah, I'm good. Very mature, very demure.
Oh, is that what's happens while you've been gone? You've been
Very-
Very much. I
you
doubt.
left. You came back a more demure version of yourself.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's right. This is now the truth will come out.
We're gonna we're gonna call it that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so sad you weren't here last week when we were talking about our favorite moments, and I got a chance to relive my favorite story from when you were
Yeah.
3 years old at the
Oh
Those
DeKalb
my
are
God.
County.
Hey, I swear to God, I get younger every time.
Ew, it's we're actually circling in on the real age here slowly over time.
Yo, every time you retell it, I get younger over time. Like the next time you tell this, I swear I'm gonna be like a newborn.
yeah,
You were an infant, and
yeah, in the cradle.
you've just always been an advanced child.
Apparently not
Definitely.
that advanced if I was able to get myself into such a pickle.
Well, but I mean, think about being 18 months old and you already knew what handcuffs were and how to use them. I mean,
I
that's
mean, yeah, I guess you could consider that advanced if you
that
want to
is.
consider the lack of critical thinking as well, but okay.
I mean, lack of critical thinking skills, lack of motor skills. Like, come
Yeah,
on now.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, goodness.
y'all talking about livebearers tonight. I have about 100 or so. They are taking over. I don't even have guppies.
No guppies. You've got 100 livebearers. None of them are guppies.
Wow.
What exactly do you have, Beto? I'd love to know
Yeah,
what
let me,
kind of library.
yes. Hey,
And
Johnny P,
Cody's here.
the legend.
oh,
Anybody
that's
that
new lighting, by the way.
you did, I like it. Anybody
Uh
that
huh.
didn't see Tropical Fish Co., their website has gone live.
Oh,
No
wow.
way.
Okay.
What?
And they have put on there their current stocking. So you can go there and you can browse what they've got in stock at their shop. So it is
Yeah.
live. It is happening. I assume that's Stan had said that he did an unboxing for an order that he put in. So he was one of the early orderers. But check
Nice.
that out.
Sam. Hey, Sam.
So if the mods you want dropping their website in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Hey, Jeff
Absolutely.
Kane,
Hey,
welcome in.
Jeff. Beto
Jeff.
has Goodyead, Swordtails, and the Knife Live Bearer.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Nice,
Nice
nice, nice.
library.
Yep.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but I've seen them. They've got a really cool body shape that I believe they have kind of a knife look to the body shape.
Okay. I can see that a little bit, the knife look.
Right? Don't they almost have a look that's a little bit like a rice fish in some ways?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? They have that kind of deep body.
Uh huh.
Beto
But
says they
they
look a bit like a
also,
killie. Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a new species. Yeah, and that goes for anyone in the chat. Go ahead and throw some information about livebearers because I'm always looking for new species out there. And
Well,
life library is good.
I love my dwarf swordtails. Super cool little fish.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool little fish. They had their first baby like a week ago, and it's like I don't know, an eighth of an inch, something like that. The good news is it's looks basically to be way too big for the adults to eat.
Which is good.
Yeah, so from a survival perspective, it's pretty easy because I noticed that the baby is just out there swimming like nothing's going on.
Stan, you spoiled the beans. And now I don't even have to go watch a video now. I mean, no, now.
You're still gonna go watch it though because it's
Of
Stan's video.
course.
Yeah,
Of course.
I just got cauliflower swords and red tail goodies from Tropical Fish Co. Nice,
Nice.
nice, nice, nice.
Yo, who comes up with the names for fish species?
I mean, we did an episode on that not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I might have missed it.
You did. That's okay. But like the
It's a while.
short answer is there's a very complex structure.
I'm never gonna graduate if I keep missing all these classes, you guys.
I mean, that's true, but
Exactly.
you're back tonight though, so extra credit for your live bearer knowledge is going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what are other qualities or qualifications for Livebearer?
Well, vibes. I am glad you asked. So buckle your seatbelt because I am going to take you on a and let me preface
Okay,
to say this is,
I'm about to make TJ's whole explanation real short and sweet. Giving live birth. Giving live birth. Okay, now proceed with the technicals. Love ya.
this is not how you get credit from the teacher.
Exactly. I think she just
What? Oh,
sent to
okay,
the
my
teaching
bad.
hall.
I gotta show my work. I forgot. I can't just know the
Mhm.
answer.
No, I need to see the long division. Just don't tell
Oh
me that
God.
no,
What if my brain doesn't work that way?
that we're going to have to work on that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's so messed up. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, this is the 101 version. So there's some people here like Beto that have been keeping lots of Livebearers. So there's probably a lot more technical stuff. So
For sure.
prepare for, I'm starting at the basics. You're not wrong, Mariah. You fundamentally are absolutely correct. There's a little bit more to it that I was able to pull from my research that, yes, they do give birth to fully formed free swimming young. And they do that by retaining embryos internally that end up developing into those free swimming fish. So very different from many other types of species of fish that lay an actual egg that has to then either be guarded by the parents or scattered amongst rocks or plant matter or caught up in the currents of a stream and taken downstream, right? So very different. But to take it one layer deeper, what I found is that there's two common types of livebearers. There's what we
Okay.
call the oviviparous and the viviparous types of livebearers. An oviviparous has eggs that develop internally to the mother fish. The embryo then relies on a yolk sac in that situation for nourishment. So the mother has eggs inside, they're fertilized, kind of in a concept of like how humans have eggs that are fertilized. But the difference is, in this case, the nourishment while the baby is in the gestation period, it's coming from that yolk sac. So that's an oviviparous live bearer.
Mm-hmm.
The other kind of viviparous live bearer, and let me say, oviviparous live bearers are things like guppies, like mollies, like swordtails, like platies, endlers. Those are common oviviparous livebearers. Viviparous livebearers, the mother provides nourishment to the young through basically a structure that's kind of like an umbilical cord.
Mm-hmm.
This is very common in goodeids. They have that type of a structure. So the mother is providing nourishment directly from her body instead of through an egg yolk sac. So it's very interesting that humans are kind of a mixture of the two in some ways,
Yeah.
right? That it works that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you were describing with the first type sounds very similar to with a human gestation with it, instead of it being a yolk sac, it's essentially the cervix.
Mm-hmm.
And the placenta, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So now, my A student, Mariah, do you happen to know the name of the structure that is like the umbilical cord and placenta structure?
I have not got a clue.
Hmm. Very interesting. It's called a Trophotenia.
Okay.
So just I thought that was a little fun fact that I found.
Oh,
So
oh, that's interesting.
Nice.
see, the class is valuable there, Mariah.
Mhm.
Professor TJ at it again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really enjoyed this because I think to your point, right? Like I'm giving you a hard time, but at the same time, I think I kind of in my head I'm going, oh, okay, like they're fish that give live birth, and it kind of stops there.
Right.
But there's so many different little rabbit holes you can go down to learn more. That to me is what's the most
Mm,
fascinating part of this. I love these types of
mhm,
topics because you never know what it is that you're going to find out. I also learned that there are really two main families of fish that are live bears, and we're talking freshwater tropicals, right? So there's going to be other
Right.
examples, and there's even one freshwater tropical that I'll bring up that isn't part of these families. It fits in a whole different family by itself. But so the Pasilidae, that's one large
Yep.
family, and that's got your guppies, your mollies, your endlers, your swordtails, your platies. They all fit in that family. And the Goodeidae is your goodeids, right? Which we commonly know those as they're basically all endangered, in some cases extinct in the wild, from Mexico, and are something that a lot of people are keeping now in the hobby to try and keep the populations alive. So big conservation efforts there for a lot of those. But it also extends to other fish like certain species of half-beaks. Those guys are in a completely different family than the others that we talked about. There's
Mhm.
some of the half-beaks are egg layers, but there's some that are the live bearers. And they also come from a completely different part of the world. They come from Southeast Asia in I think almost all cases. I think that they come from Southeast Asia.
Mhm.
Um, so similar type of reproduction, but a very different part of the world, and completely different family that they come from.
mm.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, really, really interesting, right? So if you're doing live bears, get ready for the population boom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I
Is it
think,
always that way though?
well, so no, right? So one of the things that I did learn is so there's multiple ways to answer that question. So let me answer it kind of in multiple ways. So I think one of the
Okay.
factors is the size of the broods that the females give birth to. When you're talking
Mhm.
some of the species like Goodeids, right? Um, they may only have a handful of babies, and they usually have, I think, like a 60-day gestation period. So a little bit on the longer side gestation period where the babies are
Oh, how
formed
marvelous that would be.
instead of 9 months. Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Um, yeah, and they have relatively small numbers of babies. So in a case like that, you won't grow as population as quickly as you would guppies, which they're usually like a 30-ish day gestation period, and they can have much larger brood sizes.
Mhm.
So the one thing I will say in my very short time owning a species of live bearer for the purposes of breeding, and in this case, helping with conservation of endangered species with the dwarf swordtails, they have been the easiest fish that I've kept to breed. I've literally done nothing but feed them and keep the aquarium clean. Everything else has been handled on its own. I
Mhm.
didn't even realize for probably a couple of days maybe that there was a baby born until I started cleaning the aquarium. And as I was doing a water change, all of a sudden I saw it just kind of swimming around, and I was like, "Whoa, okay." Um, so that's been really interesting. Very different from my work with the white clouds, which take a lot more work to collect eggs, make sure the babies are separated
Right.
from the parents, all that kind of stuff.
Hmm. So, libraries tend to be a lot more like family oriented. Like the, the pair will watch over the young or no?
It doesn't appear so. No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Okay.
I
So
don't think
what I
so.
think that you'll find that they school together. So you'll often find where the populations in an aquarium, maybe you start with a trio and they continue to balloon from there. But
Hmm.
no, it's not from a care perspective. I think they give birth and
Mm-mm.
basically it's everybody for themselves. Now some will predate on their babies and
Most
Hmm.
some
definitely.
won't, right? It's kind of all over the map. Even people have reported different strains of guppies, which are primarily the same fish
Mm-hmm.
with a different color strain or finnage. Some will, and some won't bother the baby. So it's kind of all over the place as far as what
I've
happens.
seen
Hmm.
I've seen some crazy stuff sometimes. Like I've seen in tanks, a male guppy will be right underneath the female as she's giving birth, and will just be, I mean, just eating them straight out,
Yeah,
I
right,
like
mean,
she's
sushi.
dispensing them, like she's dispensing them specifically for
right.
them to eat.
Like she's a Pez dispenser.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. In the
Right.
most dark way possible.
Exactly.
Hey, hubby, dinner is ready.
Yeah.
In more ways than one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
welcome, welcome.
Yeah. So no, they don't exhibit care of the young, but they do tend to live in large groups quite comfortably as long as your aquarium is the right size and you keep the water quality where it needs to be.
Right.
Yeah. I see a couple people were talking about the culling aspect of it too. Um, I also know quite a few people that will either feed them to other fish species that they have, or they will give them to other people or sell them to people that have other larger fish species like my fish that will
Mm-hmm.
eat those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can do what Steven does. Put them in an outdoor 150-gallon tub
Hmm. Yeah,
and leave
that's
nature to
that's
do it, of
also a good
course.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Birds and
Uh,
other critters, of course, will come
mhm.
by and take their pick.
I think that's one
Now,
of the other reasons I like the wild types. They're nowhere near as colorful,
right.
Hmm.
but you don't have that variation as much typically. Yeah, it doesn't mean that I won't end up with deformity or something going on that I'll have
Right.
to deal with, but less than if you're trying to maintain maybe a newer strain of guppy or something like that.
True.
Hmm.
Uh, there was a question way back that Stan asked.
Oh,
And
okay.
we kind of skimmed across it. And
Oh, go for it, Vibes.
what natives do you have, Vibes? In my house, I got, in actually my house and my pond, I got the Sylvan Mollies. They're the ones here in Texas, for those who don't know.
Hmm.
Now, I do also have the Gambusia, which is
Mm-hmm.
also native to Texas. Um, which those I've tried them inside, but I can't have them in with anything else because it would turn to a bloodbath, and the Gambusias will win. They're very much like a cichlid, the
Mm-hmm.
way they act to other fish. Um, the
They're
basic,
little guys, right? But they're
yeah.
pretty feisty.
Hmm. They remind me of a wild type guppy.
Huh.
Okay, I've seen a few with some colors, but majority of them are very gray and drab color, which makes sense. The ones that are blending with nature, the ones that make
Mm-hmm.
it. Now, I do enjoy if I want to see babies, I can go out every single day to my pond and there'd be a new batch of babies. Like every single day, there'd be little babies swimming around.
Of the Gambusia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to fit a species of fish that will breed like crazy, Gambusia is in my opinion, they're even worse than guppies even.
Mm.
That being that being said, but yeah. Now, I do prefer the mollies over the Gambusia though. Those are the two natives I have right now. I've had the least killifish early on,
Yep.
but yeah, I do want to go back out and find some more. For those who don't know, the least killies are actually here in Texas. Some least killies.
Oh, and those are another good example vibes of another type of live bearer.
Yeah. And are they technically not a killifish, right?
They are technically, I believe, not a killifish, correct?
Because am I right? Killifish don't have live, not live bearer, right?
No, I don't believe any of them are. I think they're all egg layers.
So, which is interesting, why they put the least killifish over with the killifish. You know?
So I think they call them killifish, but I don't think they consider them in the same scientific line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if it's where they come from, right? Because killie, I think, is, what is it, a Dutch word for like stream or like a brook or something like that, like a small body
That's
of
gonna be
water.
really confusing for taxonomy.
Totally.
Yeah. I agree.
Like, oh, it's
Totally.
not this, but we're gonna call it this. Like a lot of eels that are not actually eels,
Right.
or certain fish that's not a fish, it's an eel or whatever. Like it's goodness gracious.
Or even like a vinegar eel. That's a nematode.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Now, what's interesting, even though in the same waters we have killifish.
You do in Texas?
Yeah.
Have you ever caught any of those?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, for those who don't know, New Local Austin come down. He's local to me, right? He came on and joined me last Saturday, and we were out probably like 2 hours or so out collecting.
Nice.
Really, Alex?
Yeah.
I guess what Alex said. Good to see you, Alex. So Alex said he puts 2 fish at a time in a bowl, and he puts 1 weapon in the middle and make them Thunderdome it up in there.
Really, Alex?
Hey, Alex. Here's a question. Since you're doing this, go ahead and get on video. I want to see this. I'll actually watch it.
That's probably against the YouTube rules, I would imagine.
Probably.
just like the hashtags we were using last week.
Right, you ain't kidding.
Did you get any trouble from that?
Not yet. And about that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna point fingers at you. Some of y'all did not respond.
Some of the people that won didn't send you a message back? No way.
So I'm thinking the ones that didn't send it back, I'm thinking that they really didn't even want it even. So
maybe.
And if you're here tonight, or if you're watching replay and you hear us talking about it, go ahead and email me again. I'll give you another chance, but eventually it's gonna be like, sorry, because I'm not gonna chase you down to find you.
Well, no.
Especially since I pay for some items I pay for, and I'm paying for shipping. You know, that just don't make sense. So
yeah. Rachel said she's wearing the shirt you sent.
Nice.
How about Jake?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for the video.
Yep.
A live stream.
Jake? There was a promise made.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They responded. Yeah. Yeah. Rachel, you gonna show it off? I think she won. Was it the Keystone Clash shirt?
I
I
do
think
not
so.
recall.
Oh, Jake
Don't
hasn't
have it
had it yet.
yet. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Jake,
Ha!
Rachel said the shirt's a little snug.
hey, yeah, fair enough, Rachel. But that's weird that Rachel got it before Jake did. Now, how does that work?
You, sir, are asking
Ladies
me to solve
first.
an impossible problem. The inner workings of the shipping system in the world, I cannot make heads or tails.
Because I thought Jake lived closer to me than Rachel did. Anyways, it's okay. Uh, I, I mean, the chat. And this is on the chat I don't want to say out loud. Anyways, moving on.
Fair enough.
What are the most what are the most people expensive libraries you acquired, and were they prolific? Ooh, good question.
So I would say certainly my dwarf swordtails are the most expensive livebearers I've ever purchased.
Mhm.
I will not say that they are prolific because they only had one baby at a time, and I can see why because the babies are huge compared to the size of the adults. They're quite big, so I don't know that we're going to find that they're going to have more than a couple at a time at the most. Um,
Right.
that said, right? I mean, they have roughly every 30 days they can have another batch, so I think they'll certainly provide plenty, but it's not 40 at a time or something like that.
Right.
That's some
Are
major
they
fish
cool?
support.
Yes. What's that?
I said that's some major fish support.
Major fish like child support?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every 30 days you having a new, not just one, but a new batch.
Right. Oh gosh.
Like
Mhm.
You'd be overrun in no time.
a new half a dozen every 30 days is crazy work.
Yep.
Oh God, imagine
Nice
like sea
doll.
turtles or something, or like tuna or salmon.
If you had them.
Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I
That's
was
Don't.
just
normal.
thinking about the amount of offspring in one go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey Skull, the number 101 co-host, $100 for a pair, and made that back many times. Nice, Skull.
Skull is a man who knows about live bearers.
Yes, I think he has most of. I was gonna say most of them.
He's got a whole bunch of really cool ones.
Now, the most I spent on live bears is probably sword tools. Probably
You had swordtails?
I do. You
What
didn't
kind
know
of sword?
that?
No, what kind of swordtails? Maybe I did and I forgot.
They're the ones from Goliad Farms,
Oh, okay.
from Charles Clapsack Saddle,
Yep. Yep.
and the it was probably a bad waste of money, or maybe I don't know. Anyways, the parents do not make it home, but the one female
Mm-hmm.
had babies, and those are living happily. So
Okay. So that's good. I've heard of that happening before with live bearers, like especially guppies sometimes. Maybe one female survives long enough to give birth and then
right,
Hey guys, just a
and
heads up. My
yeah,
phone
sure.
is currently on. It's on the charger as we're streaming, but it's also on 1%, so it's not like holding the charge. So if I cut out by chance, then my phone died.
Got it.
Just want to let you know.
all right,
Well, hopefully
that's
it
where I.
stays with us, but
Oh
no
yeah,
problem. Well,
I'm
technical
hoping that the
difficulties
charger
happen.
will hold while
Yeah.
we stream while we finish.
Yep.
and how do we know when the new fish come? Guppies, swordtails. they're adults. How do you know
Mhm.
those are not ready on the way out? You know what I'm saying?
How do you know they're not on the way out?
Right.
I mean,
That's a good question because it's hard to age a fish, right?
you don't, right? I think the only thing you could do is look for signs of
Hmm.
illness or age, just like any other fish, right? I think, are they eating? Are they swimming? Or are they, sitting in the corner, sitting next to the
Hmm.
heater? Kind of the usual sort of stuff.
The food topic is here, y'all.
Fries with ketchup. Yep.
Oh my
It
gosh.
took. Hey,
Mm.
I saw it earlier. I did not catch it until just a minute ago. Like what? No way! I was
Mm.
like, click.
Drew is
I
here.
got some
Night
more.
Owl.
Okay. Hey, night out. Welcome in. Hey,
Hey,
Nick Austin, the legend,
Mike is here.
what's up,
the guy
man?
that I had a good time hanging out with last weekend.
That's great. I'm glad you got to do that. He is a great guy, a fun time, super nice, really
High
helpful.
energy,
High energy in
crazy,
a very
nutty.
chill way.
This goes on. There's only one mic out there, y'all. Just saying.
And we're happy that we've got him in our group.
And I'm thrilled to have him as a neighbor.
You are. You are. I get to see him only once a year.
Yeah. No, last weekend, I thought about bringing some fish home, but because after the collecting trip, we went out to eat. Anyway, so he's like, put him on oxygen, all that. He's like, nah. So, but we did bring some plants home. So
Oh, you did? Okay. From collecting.
yeah,
Nice.
uh, there was of course hornwort. That's pretty popular around here.
Yep.
Um, water lettuce, another popular plant. Now
Hmm.
there's some other floating plants out there too that are legal to have that we have here.
Yep.
There was some kind of a now Stephen P. Ray knows the one plant we were telling him about it, and he told us exactly what it was. Um, it's a stem plant of some sort.
Like an anacarus or
Um,
something?
I'm not
No,
Stephen here. I don't
he
know
was.
if Stephen's here. He probably knows. Anyways, there's some other plants that we found. Like what? We didn't realize we even had. The one even had a little flower on it, yellow
Oh,
flower.
okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and Mike took it home to see if he could get it to grow in his ponds or his aquariums. So
Nice.
I'm excited. Now I thought that we had a whole pile of Alcinaria here, but this time when I was out collecting, I wasn't able to see any.
None.
So
Huh.
none. Maybe it just I don't know. And that's the other plants took over, the invasive ones. That could be the hyacinth and the duckweed. There's some other ones too. They're really nasty. Anyways, tonight's Livebearers. Let's not plants. And hey y'all, if you want to talk about plants, go over to Wait of Plants, Stephen P's channel every Monday night.
The Potamogeddon gay guy?
Yeah, yeah. That's one he's talking about the other night. Yeah.
That's like a mashup of a potato and Armageddon
What's in
together.
my tongue, guy?
That was very well pronounced. I like that. I mean, your enthusiasm was noted.
Yeah. It was definitely extra credit.
That was
I agree.
yeah.
Another
it's like
Austin.
it's like a like a Portuguese transformer. The name of a Portuguese transformer.
Oh, now I see where you're going. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or maybe like a Greek transformer or something. I don't know.
It looks like a plant, but it's actually a transformer.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Megaton. Gay.
Mm. It sounds like something that they would say in like one of the old kung fu movies before they're about ready to like nunchuck.
Oh,
yeah.
oh God. A transformer. Yo, Ray.
And Curtis wants to make sure I remember that New Local Austin Mike is an AC repairman. I think he's actually the guy that you call when you're ready for the AC repairman to show up and you want him to like just bring all of the electronics down. That's really what his specialty is.
Yeah.
Bring all the stuff.
Just
You
like
got the stuff,
bring the
bring
whole
it.
works to a screeching halt. That's where New Local Austin really shines. Is let's bring everything down and just shut the whole thing off. Then the repairman can come in and do his work. And then you say, Mike, hit that switch. And he goes, and all of a sudden it's, and then everything comes back to life.
Yeah. Hey, someone should have had that on video. Just saying.
Well, we technically did.
Yeah, but what the camera wasn't on him.
It was not. No, it definitely didn't catch it happening.
Yeah.
But it was some of his best work that weekend, I think.
Best. Hey, did you hear that, Mike?
Actually, he worked incredibly hard that weekend. He helped a lot with a bunch of different things, so I'm not trying to take that away from him at all. But it was like he is a master at that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Steven did say, "Hey, Mike, you literally have the same book I do. One in the same place. I won mine." So in other words, Steven basically said, "Hey, Mike, you can do your own looking it up."
But it feels more official coming from Steven.
Right. The official plant person. Yeah.
He verifies that the book is correct.
Exactly. It's like asking Google if the book's right.
Correct. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think her phone died.
I think it did. So we'll see. Hopefully,
so it was not. It wasn't a Livebearer. It was a.
It was one that was not. It was on its way out.
It was a call.
It was
a phone call. Huh.
Yep. So, go ahead.
Mike serenaded us to the airport. He did.
What did he sing?
All kind of songs. And
oh yeah.
He also not just singing, but his moves. Yeah, he has dance moves, y'all.
Wasn't he driving?
Yeah, which is even better.
Whoa, that's talent.
Yeah. So, TJ, you might remind me. Maybe after the live stream, I'll send the video to the group chat.
Please do. I need to see this now.
It's hilarious.
I am unbelievably intrigued.
And what's really cool, Skull got it on video, of course, because he was sitting in the front seat. And I saw a little bit of it. I was in the back seat, so I missed some of it. But the video catches it all.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So I can anyway. I will be able to watch it like I was there.
Exactly. Now there are some comments in the chat I wanted to pull up.
Go for it. Yeah.
I have Guppies, Least Killies, Swordtails, Blackfin. So, but what?
Celebies, Halfbeaks.
Oh. And Rachel's been working on a guppy line.
Oh, what are you calling it, Rachel? Do you have a name for it?
The boot catfish.
I like that. That's
Mm-hmm.
nice.
And then
That's
that
really nice.
is has 3 lines of Limia, 3 lines, gladiator swords, 2 lines of good Gaiads, going to move more to the wild types from here on. And why is that,
Mm.
Stan? But yeah, those are some of the comments that I earmarked. I wanted to read, since it is a live bear topic.
Yeah. No, that's good. I think it's really cool. There's so many different varieties that people can keep. I think that's one of the interesting things about them. I also find myself getting interested in trying to keep different fish that have unique, like the breeding behaviors are unique.
Mm-hmm.
So like egg scatterers, I'm keeping those. I'm keeping live bearers. I've kept mouth brooding cichlids, right? My Parasiprochromis. I've kept an egg laying species of cichlid, the shell dwellers,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of trying to do sort of the different variations. The one that I haven't kept that I would like to is kind of more of the like the cichlids that do more of the parental care.
Yeah.
Not that the shell dwellers don't, because they do, right? The whole colony
Oh
does take
yeah,
care
they
of the
do.
babies, but I feel like more of the traditional type of a cichlid that, whether it's rams or crebensis or any number of those
Mm-hmm.
that, they kind of move the babies from different spots. I just feel like that's a very interesting behavior.
Mm-hmm. So, what are your top 3 favorite libraries?
Mm, yes, great question. So number one at this point has to be the dwarf swordtails. They're just super
Uh huh.
cool. They're just super cool. They're not colorful, although they kind of are, right? They've got a bronzy brown base color with really
Yes.
dark stripes down the sides. Um, so really kind of they're nice. Like they're pretty in their own way, and they're so small. There's something kind of endearing about them that way.
Uh,
I am also go ahead.
I was gonna say they kind of resemble rice fish, no? A little bit. On and on.
You're not wrong, right? They do have the deep body, I think.
Uh-huh.
Um, a
I,
little bit different,
I
but
went good with it.
yeah, yeah. So you're not wrong. Um, they're definitely different if you saw them side to side, but
Right.
they've got a certainly a deep body for sure. Um, I am a fan of a good old pineapple swordtail.
Yes.
I just think I had them when I was a kid. I thought they were super cool. I still think they're super cool. There's just something about the colors of the pineapple swords that I just think is really, really neat.
Uh,
Um,
do those belong on pizza?
they do not belong on pizza. No, no, sir.
The pineapple swordtails.
No, sir. I can understand how you got there.
Yeah.
Pineapple definitely belongs on a pizza,
Mhm.
especially if you pair it with ham.
Okay. Hawaiian.
A Hawaiian pizza. Love a good Hawaiian pizza. There will be lots of people here that will fight me on that one, but I love a good
Right.
Hawaiian pizza.
But you know
Jose,
what?
Joy of Fish Keeping, just joined us.
Hey, Jose. But you know what? I'm thinking there's more people that will enjoy pineapple on pizza than college cheese on pizza. Just saying.
Oh, I think that's a slam dunk in favor of the pineapple. Yep. New Logo Austin says pineapple swords look great. Yellow was my first favorite color. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Now,
think it's
what's
that
really
mix.
cool
Go
is there
ahead.
a way we could breed the pineapple swords to have like the yellow, but also have lavender in with it?
With enough time and work, I'm sure you could do just about anything because all of those different varieties of platies and swordtails that are commonly kept in the hobby today came from wild fish, right?
Mhm.
Mm. Curtis, I had no idea that was the secret to being bumped up on the list. You
Yeah,
have just cracked the code. It took till
yeah.
episode 101
One, yeah, exactly. To get
to figure it out.
and why did you call it pizza?
Fair enough. Yep.
Uh, uh, back to your list. You had two of them.
Yep.
What's the
And how
third
many
one?
did I need? 3?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. It gets harder. There's
Yeah.
so many good choices.
I almost said something.
You almost said something. Go ahead and say it.
Uh-huh. Uh-uh.
Oh, it gets harder. I'm
Uh-huh.
ha ha ha.
Okay, see?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think we're,
Five minutes say it.
I think we're corrupting you slowly.
You guys.
Um, ooh, what's my third choice?
Mm.
I'm gonna say my third choice is gonna be a sailfin molly,
Uh-huh. Why is
which
that?
I've never kept a sailfin molly.
But would you?
Yes. I think that they are so beautiful.
If I had known that,
Hmm.
TJ, you should told me. I could have brought some with me.
I don't think I have a tank quite big enough for a group of
Oh,
swordtail
fair
mollies,
enough. Yeah.
unfortunately. I mean, not that I won't at some point in the future, but right now I don't think I do. So, um, but I just think they're just so beautiful.
Mhm.
So I think I'm going to go with them for third, but it was a very difficult choice.
Right, right.
What's your list of 3?
You said one of mine, the Molly's, Selfins.
Where do they rank on the list? Top to the top 3.
Uh, number two.
They're number 2 on the list. Okay.
Maybe because of it's so easy to get a hold of here local to me that the other one kind of bumped past it because they're more difficult to get a hold of.
Yep.
Um, and number one is the Swordtails,
What type of swordtails?
the mixed ones from Goliath Farms. So
Oh, the
basically,
ones that you have.
yes,
Oh, okay. The mixed ones, are they
yep,
multicolor, you mean?
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm kind of curious to see once they go out, see how many colors I have, and then go in there and pull out the ones that I want to
Yep.
breed
Yep.
and try to get the colors out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Maybe I get to what I really want.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Now, of course, the third one is uh, Gudayad, the Chocodaids.
And do you have those?
I do not yet.
No.
I've been looking for them,
Yep.
and I have not had the opportunity. Okay, I've had the opportunity one time, but the person that had them as they were adults already.
Yep. Yep.
I, I and I prefer to get the babies.
You want to
So
get the babies.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Curtis does not keep trout idiots.
I don't know.
I'd be
I can remember that.
surprised that he doesn't. Maybe he did and moved on to something else, but yeah, he knows a guy who's got the
Oh,
trout
so
idiots.
okay, Skull, you got my number. Anyways, now I do got some other Livebearers, the Limias, but
Uh huh.
eh, Maybe it's just me, but I'm not a fan of them yet. I got them. They're cool
Hmm.
and all, but the Swordtails, the Troglodytes, and the Silhouette Mollies kind of passed them up. So
I could definitely see myself having other species of the more wild type swordtails very happily.
uh-huh.
There is just something about the dwarf swordtails that have just captured my heart. I just think that they are super cool little fish. The males don't really have a sword at all,
Right.
but there is just something about them that they just seem really neat fish. Whenever I come to the tank, so there's two adults, a male and a female, of course, and they swim like up and down the glass when I come to the
Mhm.
tank, and I put the food in there, and yeah, there's just something super
And the
cool about them.
Swordtails are a whole nother topic, in itself.
Yeah, they're a whole group of fish, right? So,
Hey, for those that want to listen to some more podcasts about fish in general. Now, of course, there's topics that they have on there about livebearers, about swordtails, etc.
hmm
Watercolor, watercolor, what?
Aquarium Gallery podcast.
Yeah.
We have talked about them
Mhm.
several times.
And I, I've come. If I'm at my job and I got a job I'm doing that doesn't take a lot of brain power, I'll put one of my earbuds in and I'll have one of the podcasts playing
Yep.
while I'm.
Yeah. I've listened to them when I drive. Uh, oh, I've been calling them the wrong name. I've been calling them the dwarf swordtails. They're actually pygmy swordtails. And
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Curtis is right. So the pygmy swordtails are what I got, and I just think they are super cool. But I could definitely see myself interested in other species of swordtails in the future.
Well, this is interesting because the pygmy swordtail and the dwarf swordtail came up with the same fish.
Oh, did it? So other people have
when
made
I,
the same mistake that I was making.
I guess
Yep. But
when I
I think
googled
they
it,
are
so
I think they are pygmies is what they're actually
yeah,
considered, pygmy swordtails. But yeah, I just
and
think they're
and
cool.
yeah, and they're the ones that I passed on bidding on. I was going to, I was like, oops, no, those are the fish that TJ wants. I'm not going to bid. Nope,
You
hand
were
back.
very kind. You were very kind to me. And in fact, it actually worked out because I bought a trio and a pair, and the trio died before
Oh,
one died before I even left the hotel, and and then the two females of the pair of the trio, they died like within the first day of being home. But this other pair, they're fine. So I don't know what the story was, but I was, yes, you were very kind to me because it could have ended up that I ended up with no swordtails left after that fiasco.
hmm. So it's a good thing that Vibe sat on his hands and waited patiently.
It is.
That's,
You were a good pal.
yeah.
You always are, but you were specifically a
Oh,
good
thank you.
pal in that situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, Curtis says a nice little tank would be the least killifish for me. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Hmm. Um, Now, for those who don't know, I do got two guppies.
Like literally two or two varieties of guppies.
Literally two.
Oh, what do you have?
There's some kind of blue guppy, some sort. Uh, they were rescued,
Very
and
descriptive.
yeah, they were rescued, and they're in with those little creatures that are blue and they have feet, legs. They go around eat stuff and everything. Okay, shrimp, whatever.
Oh,
They're in
okay,
with
okay,
shrimp.
okay.
Hmm. So
Blue guppies in with the blue shrimp.
yeah,
Oh, okay. So they were a rescue. You
yeah,
brought them to your house from the wrong side of the tracks.
yep.
Got it.
And they've been there now. Was it? I don't know. Is it 8 months now? They've been with the shrimp. Now, I'm not saying that they're not eating the babies, some of the babies, but the shrimp are still overpopulating. So
So it's not impacting anything
no,
basically. Yeah.
I mean maybe it's helping in the weak ones. The ones that should be calls. Maybe
Yep.
the fish are eating those. See,
Yep.
look at that natural selection right there.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm. And
So
these three fish that you mentioned,
yeah.
what size tank would you recommend for any of these species?
Yeah, so the pygmy swords right now, they're in a 10-gallon. And I
Okay.
think they would be perfect for a 10-gallon long term, provided that you had a outlet once they got to too many in the tank, right?
Okay.
So like if I've got the ability to take them, being that they only have a couple babies at a time,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like if I could take the babies as they get older to like the fish club, offload them,
Right.
they probably could live in that 10-gallon for forever and be perfectly happy.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have that and you needed to get more room, I think a 20 would be plenty for a lot of those little guys.
Okay.
Um, pineapple swords, yeah, probably a 20 is probably
Yeah.
fine, right? They're not a big sword
Right.
in general. Um, the sailfin mollies, though, what do you think? Like for a decent size of them, they got to go in what, maybe like a 40 or a 29,
If you,
or even more than that? You think
I'd rather push for 55.
55? So a 4-foot tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now I noticed by putting some current in the tank,
Hmm.
that they seem to be happier.
Oh,
I've
that's
tried both
interesting.
ways.
Yep.
I mean, now I know some of these sylvan mollies are not in like a river setting. I know that,
Sure. Yep.
but the ones I got here, my tank, those are out of the river, so they're used to that
Hmm.
fast current.
Yep.
Because I noticed that some of them were acting a little weird for a while there. So you know what? I mean, they were in a river. Why couldn't I add some like a small wave maker to it? So I did. It changed it. Now,
Uh-huh.
now, if you have a bigger tank, I definitely recommend the
Yep.
mollies. A 40 breeder would be okay. Now, for short term, or if you have place to get rid of them, a 20 long would be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So it's all about population control then.
Right. Yep. Yep.
But they get pretty big. Like Curtis says his Yucatan mollies are in a 75.
Yeah, but the Yucatans are like double the size.
Oh, are they of yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how big do yours get?
Maybe 2 inch.
Oh, is that it?
Biggest, maybe.
So his are
Yeah.
closer to like 6.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Or 5. I don't know. Yeah.
But a good sized fish. Yeah.
So.
So I mean, I guess that would be my thoughts. I think of my 3, 2 could definitely be fine in a 20-gallon.
Right.
And then yeah, depending on the molly variety, if it's
Right.
some of the
Yeah.
bigger ones, then it's got to be a bigger tank for sure. But
I'm trying to remember what Charles said about that. Because for those who don't know, Charles Pepsaddle, he's been collecting mollies for years, local waters. Anyways, but he was saying that, of course, he breeds them, right? Whatever.
yep.
I'm trying to remember what he said for a standard tank. I'm thinking it was like a 75 is what
Mhm.
he would recommend for the mollies. Which, especially if you're breeding them for that, yeah, I definitely agree with him 100%. But if you're not planning to breed them, you just plan to keep them, you can do them in 20 easy. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Curtis has them in a 20 right now, but they're still little yet. Skull.
Yeah, until they get
Hmm.
quite a bit bigger, I guess.
Yeah, for instance, I tried him in a 20 tall. I tried him in 20 long. I tried him in a 300-gallon pond. I
Hmm.
will say, if you want more than just one male that's colored up,
Yep.
give it bigger tank.
Sure. Give them more territory.
Because they will fight.
Hmm.
I've noticed that. And,
Yep.
and 300-gallon, like my pond outside, sometimes I'll go out there. There'll be like 5, 6 of them out there, all colored up with their the families.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, that's really neat because that's what I mean. Like I think when they're all colored up, they flare their fit. They're just so beautiful. I think there's some, yeah. The people were
Even
thinking
the fives would
the
fit in
way
the 50.
Curtis wrote it, they were thinking that he was talking about he keeps you in a 20.
Uh, yeah. That would be kind of snug. I would say that.
It would be. Yeah.
Curtis, I was wondering if you had a fish named Vibes. Hmm. Hey, that's for the after hour live stream, y'all. After hours.
Oh. That's where we get into the big topics.
Yeah, the viral. It goes viral every day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the other things that I think I found that were interesting here were a few different traits that I identified of Livebearers that I
Okay.
think. The first one is I think it goes without saying, but for those that don't know, they do internal fertilization. So
Yeah.
there's no eggs that are laid. Fertilization happens. You have to have a male and a female. The male has a modified anal fin, which is the
Mm-hmm.
fin on the bottom of the body back towards the tail area. And it's called a gonopodium.
Yep.
And it looks like, kind of a male
Mm-hmm.
appendage.
Right.
And that is used to fertilize internally the female.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Seville Steve, welcome in.
Hey, Steve. The other interesting part of that is that the females have the ability to store sperm.
Yeah.
So they can breed once and store sperm and continue to use the stored sperm to have more babies after they give birth.
Right. So,
So that can go on for quite some time.
and at what age can the baby start having babies?
So I think it varies based on the type of fish we're talking about, but I believe that I've seen some things where guppies don't have to be all that old in order to be able to give birth. A number of, maybe within a couple of months or something like that. But
So basically, if you want to know who the father is, you got to basically once they're born, catch them and put them in their own tank, huh?
so I think that's what a lot of people say, right? Is to make sure that you separate them at a very young age, as soon as you can identify the differences in the genders, to ensure that they haven't already bred.
Right. Or even
Especially,
before, even
yep,
before they, even before you can tell the difference between the species, male
hmm,
female.
yep,
Go ahead and separate them because by the time you can tell what's what, it might
yep.
be way too late.
Yeah. I think the problem, I mean, if you have an individual tank, you can separate them, but otherwise you're just guessing on
Right.
like which group of fish goes where. But
Mm.
Rachel says she's got some tiny guppies that already have a gravid spot. They're practically born pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah. Now there are some mollies, the self-cloning one, that don't actually. It's weird how that works. They need a male in the tank, but
Hmm.
they don't need the male for fertilize the egg. It's weird.
Well, that is interesting.
So, which is I mean, they're a clone of themselves,
Hmm.
but eventually, wouldn't they that weaken the gene pool or no? Am I wrong?
Um,
Or just weak? Oh, maybe it's weak clones are the ones that get eaten or die off.
um, oh, Curtis is asking, are you talking about the Amazon mollies?
Yeah.
I think I've heard him talk about those. Maybe when we were at the Clash. I'd be interested what he knows about them
Yeah,
because
it's called. Go ahead and tell me I'm saying all wrong, please. I want someone to tell Vibes that he's wrong.
yeah, I don't know all of the details, but I remember him talking about them.
Um, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about libraries, which really fascinates me. So,
Yeah, I don't think a year ago I was really giving Livebearers much thought from like keeping as far as a breeding project goes, but now that I have them, I really, really like them. I think that they're super cool, very interesting, and they're also different.
right.
You hit upon something that I found from like a reproduction perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The males court slash chase in most cases the females. And so just like
Mm-hmm.
you said, if you want multiple males, have a bigger aquarium or tub or pond or whatever you're keeping them in. Um, Also, good idea to keep more females than males because the males will
Yes.
chase so hard that it can
Mm-hmm.
stress the females out.
Yeah.
So that was
And
really,
yeah,
you've seen that happen.
I've seen that happen. I've seen the females get, get get torn up pretty bad too. So.
Yeah, so that was my whole reason behind buying a pair and a trio was to have, that split. It didn't work out, and they seem to be doing fine. But it's something to really be considered if you're planning on working with live bearers and keeping them, in an aquarium for breeding, where they're not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily in a community setting. Trying to get that gender ratio right, I think, is important.
Right. Amazon mollies are all females. Yep. They need any other male molly to breed. The fire will be a female and have no traits of the males. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and get them, Skull. Actually, I need to put that on my list to add to my collection. Just to watch it all happen. You know what I mean? Out of curiosity.
That is
I agree.
so cool.
I agree, Rachel. I
I
think I
don't
got
understand. Yeah, I don't understand the genetics behind it because they must have such dominant genetics that any other male of the Molly varieties doesn't seem to pollute it.
See
I see you.
ya. Welcome in. Huh.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like if you put a Dalmatian Molly in with Amazon Mollies, that
So, hmm. It, it's fascinating.
totally fascinating, and I'm like Rachel, I don't understand how it works, how it keeps the species going long
Right.
term. Super interesting.
But if there weren't any males around, would they eventually just die out?
I mean, it sounds like they need a male, but
They didn't male,
because
but
they
yeah.
don't have any, they need other Molly males. So yeah, I guess
Which
if
is, yeah.
if
Which is
they ended up in a
weird.
place where there was no other Molly species around, I guess they would just die out.
Yeah. Huh. The world of science and evolution. Whew.
Super cool. Super cool. Um, Birth often takes several hours, and they can have a handful to, in some cases, over 100 fry.
Right.
that they'll
Which is
give
really
birth to.
cool.
Yep. The other thing I think is really interesting is a lot of them are born big enough that, first food is like crushed up flake food,
Yeah.
right? Baby brine shrimp, tiny pellets. So from a care perspective, quite easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hybridization, though, is also a thing, right? We've all heard, I think, of or maybe some people who watch us haven't, but of muppies.
Yeah.
A molly guppy, because they are closely linked, both Posilia species, they can interbreed and will supposedly create muppies. Endlers and guppies, we know
All
that,
collies.
or gollies, yeah. Platies and swordtails will interbreed. We
Mm-hmm.
know different species of goodeids can interbreed in some cases, right? So
But can Gudeids and Guppies breed or no?
I don't think so, because they're
Okay.
completely different. They're a completely different genus.
Mm.
And then the other thing that I think is interesting is they tend to like little bit of a alkaline, maybe type of water, little harder, like
Yeah.
some minerals typically in their water. I know, like Skipper's Aquariums, he has really soft water where he lives out in Western PA. And he has had some trouble with some of the Livebearers where he has to buffer his water with like aragonite sand in order to keep
Yeah.
it up.
Um. Now, are mollies really the only one that isn't saltwater or brackish?
It's the one most known for that, although there's plenty of people that will keep their Livebearers in some salt. And
Yeah.
I think even you find that in some of the guppy breeds that are done in Asia, in some cases they do use at least some salt water when they're keeping them there. So when you bring them here, I think there's been some folks that have reported some challenges with getting them acclimated to their local water because of the
Yeah.
extra minerals content.
Right. Kenny.
Kenny is here. I texted with him yesterday. He's been having some health issues, but he's home now, which is great.
That's
So
good.
I'm wishing him continued recovery.
Yeah.
And I told him I'll check on him in a few days, which I'll send him a text message and just
Good. Good.
check and see how he's doing. But
Yeah.
I was really happy to get to meet him at the Clash. He's a super cool guy. His wife
Yes.
Danny is a wonderful lady, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we just we want to make sure he stays healthy. He's had a
Yeah.
couple of issues lately, but it seems to be he's a tough one. So he seems to be
Oh, he
doing okay.
is.
Skull says there's some
Other.
gobies that also like some salt. Yes.
I like salt too, y'all. Just
Do
saying.
you?
Oh, we're talking about fish. Sorry.
You bathe in salt?
Mm, hey, I mean, a nice little salt bath. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, is that your thing?
Yeah. I
Help
done
with
it.
your osmotic regulation?
Exactly. Yeah. Kenny, prayers for speedy recovery.
Yep. Yep.
I do appreciate you coming in though, Kenny. Take it easy. Get relaxed. Be comfortable.
Yeah, I told him to rest up.
Mm-hmm. Um.
Yeah, so that was a really quick, I mean, it wasn't quick. It took us a while to go through it, but it was just a few little tidbits of information that I pulled in my research together just to give everybody a little bit of an overview from a library perspective. Again, it's a group of fish that I really haven't kept a lot, especially from a breeding perspective, but
Right.
really, really interested now. And so it's kind of invigorated
Mm-hmm.
my interest in learning more about them.
Right. So since we're talking about libraries, what would you recommend for the top three for beginners to start out with?
Ooh. So true beginner fish keepers,
Yeah, that never had a fish before.
you cannot go wrong with any type of platy that you are interested in. They they are very hardy. They come in all sorts of colors. They've got the Mickey Mouse platies, which have been bred to
Really
have,
beautiful.
right? They're cool. You've got the different fin types. So absolutely, I think that those are a great choice. I think for a new fish keeper, for sure. I think they
Mm-hmm.
make a great addition to a community aquarium if that's kind of your style of keeping fish.
Which
Um,
a lot of beginners would kind of gravitate toward that, right?
I would think so, right? In a lot of cases, we do see that. Not always.
Right. Right.
Uh, Asia says guppies. Yep, I think that's also
Guppies are good
true.
choice.
And least killies, which that is a very uncommon choice, I think. But
Scuba.
I could see why they are popular. Scuba, good to see you, man.
That's interesting. See, I would have thought of these Killy, but yeah, that would be a good choice.
Right? Yeah, they're not a common choice. They're not one that I would say a new fish keeper would come across. But I don't see why not. Especially they're small fish. They fit in a small aquarium. Makes a lot of sense. Rachel said she never kept platies, but mollies have always been bulletproof. Yeah, I think mollies are another good choice. I think they come in a lot of different colors.
Yeah.
I think the smaller mollies, in my mind,
Right.
I would say, right? Not the sail fins, but kind of your blacks, your
Yes.
Dalmatians,
Yes.
your what creamsicle,
Mhm.
or they come in all those different types of
Right.
colors. I think any of
Something.
those.
Yeah. Something you can keep in a small tank.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Because we got us to know the statistic on what the average size tank do beginners get.
It's a great
Because
question.
some newbie beginners will get a big tank right off the bat.
Sure. Yeah. I remember the first aquarium we got when I was a kid was 58 gallons, which this was probably
01.
yes, 1901. That's exactly when I started keeping fish.
Uh,
A little later than that, probably like
yeah.
right around 1990,
Mm-hmm.
give or take. And a 58-gallon aquarium at that time, I think, at least for the average new fish keeping family, that was a pretty good size tank. So
Yeah.
we went pretty big from the beginning. We had the canister filter and all that kind of stuff. Uh, 99. Yeah, that's when I graduated high school. 99. Rachel says she thinks the guppies would get out of control for a new. Yeah, so that's why I'd say if you're gonna
Yes.
do guppies and you're a new fish keeper, like maybe all males or
Yeah. Good
all
choice.
females.
Yeah, but even that, if you get females, they
Could.
could be in bed beforehand,
It's true. It's true.
and then
So probably
yeah,
safer with all males.
yeah.
And they would be really pretty. I mean, there's some beautiful varieties that are out there.
And especially if you could have like a whole box pit of males, that'd be
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yep.
Good point, Ken. Not really, Rachel. Pesto will always take them, or almost always. Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, yeah. If you're a newbie, or if you're just getting out, starting out, y'all, and you have guppies, check with the if you find a local fish store, check with them and ask them if they'll take them. Or better
Mm-hmm.
yet, if you can find a Facebook group, there's a lot of groups on Facebook that will take them off your hands.
Sure.
So,
Oh, Mary Oliver left you a comment. Don't re-gift it. She's been having some email problems.
Okay.
Good to
I'm
see you,
gonna do
Mary.
a
Thanks for
screenshot of
joining
that.
us.
Thanks,
What's
man.
that?
I'm I'm gonna do a screenshot of that.
Yep. And then if she wants to, she can get rid of that comment after you do the screenshot.
Yeah,
So her
you can get rid
address
of it now.
isn't out there.
Yeah.
Um,
And Skull said he'll send me the address. So
and
thanks, Skull.
yeah, Rachel said when she was starting. So this, I had this kind of thought too. When she didn't know stores would take fish, I could understand that as well.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Petco yeah. Any big box store will probably not take the fish.
Yeah, it'd probably have to be like a local fish store.
Yeah. Local mom and pop shop.
No, that's okay, Mary. Don't apologize for not having any live bearers.
No, definitely not.
No, it was just I just recently got into keeping live bearers for the purposes of breeding. I think if you right click on the comment, you can delete it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of weirdos online. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is hey, I wish we didn't have to. That wasn't true, but it is. So
yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you, Rachel. She took care of it.
thank you. You guys are awesome. See,
Uh,
hey y'all. If quick side note. If you do content at all,
mhm.
especially live streams, find some good moderators that you can have in the chat. It
No,
makes the world of difference.
it does, and Curtis actually took care of it, not Rachel. Rachel just commented that it was deleted, so
Awesome. Yeah.
credit goes to Curtis.
hmm So
Um,
does that put him at 100? He wasn't 101.
bumps him all the way up to number one. Severe Steve says, get a bunch of female swordtails and watch some of the females develop a sword and turn into a male. What?
Now that's interesting.
Is that really a thing, Steve?
Is there certain? Is it all of them, or is it certain ones, or?
I don't know. This is what I want to know.
It's interesting. Let us know, Steve. Thanks, Skull.
Nice.
It's okay, Mary.
Yep, we got you covered. The community is here to help.
Yeah.
If there are no male swordtails available, that really, Steve, have you had that happen in your own aquariums?
That's interesting.
Did not know this at all.
I didn't either.
It's cool, but I did not know. Yes. Wow.
That is really cool.
Huh. Yeah. No, this is new information. I did not know that was actually a possibility.
Huh.
Amisa's here.
Lisa! Well, I haven't talked to her at a Karen's age.
At least in September.
Yeah.
So wait, is a coon's age? So have I just cracked the code on what a coon's age is? It is now the 20th of November, and we were at the Keystone Clash. Oh, this is big, everybody. This is huge breaking news. We were at the Clash on the 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th of September. So a coon's age is okay, officially we were at the Clash started Friday, so the 26th.
So you figured it out yet?
It's 56 days is a coon's age.
Okay. All right.
You heard it here first.
Mathing.
Rachel, it takes me a little bit of time. To kind of get the old internal abacus going.
Give or take a little bit.
56 days, give or take.
Mitchell says 60 days.
Roughly.
Mhm.
55 to 60 days is a coon's age. We have just, this is, if you have learned nothing tonight, please remember that coon's age is 55 to 60 days.
Yeah.
I feel so much smarter now.
Mhm. And y'all can go to bed and have a good night's rest just
Yep.
because of that.
I can. I'm gonna tell everybody I know.
You guys. Ah. All right. This is chats I want to catch up in.
Yeah, go for it.
I lost my Nezzy swords and only had 2 Jews left, but they both female and pretty much adult now. Curious if they would change sex later on. I did see Steve come back with a comment that maybe late male developing a true sex change. Huh? I don't know. I wonder what Google says about that.
Yeah, I don't know. So, well, Stephen, let us know if you start to notice that happening.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because there are a lot of species of fish out there that do change.
Yep.
So, I'd be like, oh yeah, another one. Okay, cool. Add to the list.
Yeah. We even talked when we were talking about interesting fish behaviors. We talked about what was the sheep's head, saltwater fish from like the Pacific that does that. That they're all born female and one will become male based on like size and hormone and that kind of thing.
Right.
They're weird and so cool at the same time, Rachel, right? So neat.
But the strong survive?
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, right? The strong are the ones that end up repopulating, right? It says it is a long time. The dictionary is incorrect. We need to write. What is it? Merriam-Webster is the dictionary. We need to write Merriam-Webster, and we need to tell them that no, we have actually figured it out. It is between 55 and 60 days, not a long time. Steven.
You guys.
He will monitor their genitals every day.
Awesome. Hey, Steven, now I'm kind of jealous of you. Look like you got more time on your hands than I do.
Are you saying that you wish you had time to monitor your fish's genitals?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. This is taking a very weird turn where it started with gender switching in fish in order to continue to produce a species, and we've ended up with this. George is here.
Hey, George,
RB3.
Can you imagine? There'll be the new Flash content, coming up in the fish community. Everyone's sitting down watching the fish.
He's going to put it into his schedule.
Awesome, Steven.
Good.
Not after that at all.
Nope.
I agree.
And we thought last week was a bit of a wild show. Yeah.
And this week it ain't far off from that.
For the record, Curtis and I never ended up having any genital discussion. Steven took us there today. Let's just to clear the record straight that Curtis and I were model citizens last week.
Yeah, exactly.
We did somehow manage to convince Jake to wear the shirt that we're sending them.
Right.
That's just a victory for everybody. But
Mhm.
but
I know.
we were model citizens compared to what we got going on
Yeah.
now.
In other words, everyone wins
Yep,
besides Drake.
this is correct. This is correct.
Ah, ah.
He is for hire, Jeff. Yes, he's taking bookings into 2026 now. Did you see his
Mhm.
comment?
I saw it.
Yep.
Male sword tails usually get the sword at about 5 months old, but late developing males are usually over a year to get their sword tails. Wow.
Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the topic banner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Because
can't
I
believe
think,
we've been going for 2 hours already.
yeah. Hey, we can maybe get a little longer because
Mhm.
probably y'all probably missing us next Thursday, so you get a
That's
little
true.
treat this time. So to wrap it up,
Yeah.
what are the highlights?
Yeah. So I think the highlights for me are that I think Livebearers are such a diverse and interesting group of fish. I find the variety to be very interesting. The way in which they reproduce. And I think I'd recommend everybody give them a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever kind of interests you, any varieties, any colors, whether it's the aquarium strains with the bright colors and the different fins, or you like more than the wild type, kind of more natural looking, they're all great. And I think they come in sizes that could fit kind of anybody's tank size, no matter whether you've got giant tanks or you have more modest sized ones like I do. Um, yeah, so I recommend them heavily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you get any questions, go ahead and message TJ. He'll have all the answers for you. Um,
Um, I mean, I don't have all the answers for everything for anybody, but I certainly can share what I know.
yeah. And if he mentions something about vibes at all, Toy kind of disregard that part. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, no, I will be 100% accurate on that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we're glad to see you around here, Misa. It's nice to see you in here with us when you get a chance. And least killifish do great in a 5-10 gallon for
Yep.
least killifish would be amazing.
Uh, even guppies for that matter, if you have males.
Oh, sure.
But
Hmm.
females or a trio in a 5 gallon, I would not encourage.
No, I think they would overpopulate it pretty quickly, potentially.
Oh, in that case, I may still end up having a male. I bought the pair in February and buy a pair after a month or two. Yeah, Jeff Can, you're really trying hard.
Vibes is getting you got the wedding you going on next year at the Clash? Is that what's
Uh
happening
huh.
here? Hmm. Jeff, you can message
No.
me. We'll be the party planners. I think you and I would do an amazing job, and I was a very small part of the Foxy and Peplin wedding planning setup process, so I think I've got a little experience I can lend to it. So we could plan a
Yeah.
real good event for our buddy Vibes.
Could you imagine? No. Don't even start imagining. Anyways,
Mm.
y'all,
Okay.
I had a great time. I learned some new stuff about Livebearers. I know before, and there's some new species that I want to try out.
Mm-hmm. Me too, man. In due time, but me too.
Oh right, I must make sure I covered all my earmarked ones that I earmarked earlier. Yeah,
Curtis says
whenever it.
he'll wear a
Wait.
suit for your wedding.
Aw, really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the trick, y'all. I want to see how many of y'all. We'll be back in 2 weeks, right? I
2
want to see
weeks.
how many of y'all actually go out and buy a fish that we talked about tonight. Next.
Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we can get some Livebearers going in this group. A bunch of
Yeah.
people already have them, but let's see if there's
Right.
any new Livebearer folks that we've enticed tonight.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Good night, y'all. Yeah. Thanks again, everyone, joining us. Hey, have
Mhm.
a happy, wonderful, amazing Thanksgiving. For those of us in the States or that celebrate Thanksgiving. Uh, enjoy your food. And, hey, if possible, be a family, friends. If not, hey, here's a chance y'all could go live and do a,
Mhm.
a live stream together. But before we head out, TJ, what you got?
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to all those who will celebrate next week. To everybody, including those that don't celebrate, have a wonderful week. We will probably be off next week, but we'll be back in
Uh-huh.
2, and we look forward to seeing you back here again. And thanks for coming here. I really enjoyed researching this topic. Thanks, pal, for the opportunity to be here with you as always. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Do what? Steve.
Nice,
Awesome. I like it.
nice.
Got a turkey. I agree. I agree. All right, y'all. Until next time, enjoy your turkey. Peace out, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.